Welcome to match day 2. Can you believe last game? Just got absolutely screwed. Refs had it out for us. Now, we should have won. Unbelievable. But we got another one coming up tomorrow. And it's an earlier kickoff, 11 a.m. And as your alcohol advisor, I not only tell you what to drink, I'm also here to make you feel good about drinking early. Or better yet, not feel guilty about it. So I got 3 reasons why we should be able to start drinking at 10 a.m. and not feel bad about it. Number 1, game's on a Sunday. There's never been a better day to start drinking in the morning. Number 2, it's the first time Canada's been in the World Cup since 1986. And the rumor was that they lost all 3 games because the country didn't start drinking early enough. So this isn't about you or me, this is about the country. We gotta be patriots here. At number 3, it's legal to serve alcohol at 9 a.m. across Canada. So if I'm being honest, we're a little behind. Not you, BC. Before you go to bed tonight, set those clocks to Eastern time. We got a job to do. But let's move on, let's talk wine. I'm assuming that you assume you don't know much about Croatian wine, and you might be right, but you might be surprised. And you wouldn't be the only one surprised because the US and Italy were both recently surprised that their beloved grape wasn't actually theirs. Turns out that Zinfandel from California and Primitivo from Italy are actually just a clone of a Croatian grape called, all right, say it with me, let's get it on the screen here, Nico. Sreljanak Kaštelanski. So if you've had either of those 2 wines, you actually know a bit about Croatian wine. And now, since it's very difficult to find Croatian wine here, and even more difficult to ask for it at the store, we're gonna focus on the US and the Italian versions of this grape. I'm gonna set you up with a tasting for the game. And if you've never done a tasting, it's important you realize something before we even get started on this. These grapes are identical. Zinfandel, Primitivo, and the Croatian one, they're identical. They're clones of each other, which means they should taste the same, right? Not necessarily. And I'm gonna tell you a little story about why that might not be the case. We have Zinfandel here, from California. He hangs out where the sun's always shining, the weather's always warm. He's on the mountainside. In his downtime, he likes to drink caramel lattes and eat chocolate. And the ladies love him. Zinfandel also likes to travel, and he loves it in Italy. But when he goes to Italy, he starts acting a little weird. He makes everyone call him Primitivo, which means early ripener, or first to ripen, which the ladies don't love. You know, I swear this never happens. Like, okay, Primitivo, it happens every year. He also wears a leather jacket when he's there, and he starts chain smoking tobacco. It's not like he's not the same person, because he is, but the leather and the tobacco are unmistakable. So what I want you to do is take these wines, and there's a little trick when you're blind tasting. At home, and if you're hosting a party, we're gonna get 2 wine bags. We can twist these wax caps right off if you just squeeze and twist. No giveaways. We can do the same thing here. And then we're just gonna open these guys up, put them in, and then you just pour for everyone that wants to be involved. You didn't see it. Pour for everyone that wants to be involved from the bag. And you might be a better blind taster than you thought. If you're not into having bottles of wine at 11 a.m., I understand. I don't agree with you, but I understand. I was able to track down a nice Croatian beer with another easy to pronounce name, Karlovačko. It's a light beer, described by the locals as a drive-in beer, but we would never call it that. No, we don't do that. It is easy drinking, and it's a great little lunch beer, which is pretty much what we're looking for. So, you know, just butcher the poor job and then give that to whoever's at your house. All right, and for my small town markets and everyone that hates anything new, we go back to the mystery bag. It can't be PBR because that's what it was last week or a few days ago. I can't keep track anymore. It's been a long week. And look at this, it's about to get longer. We got a Pilsner, Canadian, made famous by Fubar. Guys, I'm telling you, 2 soccer games in a row you're watching, 2 soccer games in 1 week. We're growing the game in the country, guys. We're doing it together. I'm proud of you. Crack open that. That's your pairing. And I think, again, everyone can find something they'll enjoy here. When we're talking wines with the pairings, think barbecue, smoked meats, pulled pork, ribs. It's even been known to go with pizza. So if you're looking for something, I would say a deluxe would be best. Call that little Italian joint, Domino's down the road, ask them to fire one up, and you don't have to cook today.